What's up, guys?
When BP made a commitment to the goal, we were determined
Hold on
to
a
see
minute.
it through. Here's an update on the progress.
There's like, I'm playing music off of YouTube, and there's like ads and shit. But I plan, like, honestly today I planned on making a video that's like happy and kinda like exciting. Like, I actually planned it that way, but it didn't work out that way because some shit happened. Very disappointing stuff. But today, Coke Wintergreen, it is uncracked. I'm running out. This is actually the first can that I have cracked on camera. Pretty full. It's a damn good song. Turn it down a little bit. But yeah. We'll get to talking about like, I'm not sad, I'm just disappointed, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to get to that after I crack this can. I'm actually running really low. Remember, like, last week, I think it was, I stocked up and got like 15 cans. I only had like 4. Cope always kind of like gyps you out of like a pinch. I was watching a video from the Canadian Dippers, and they said it was called a Jimmy pinch or something like that. But left or right? I'm gonna go left. So basically, yesterday, it started out like this. When I was little, my dad, my real dad, who lives in Michigan, my parents are divorced right now, and I live somewhere that isn't important, but my dad was in the Air Force, and so was my grandpa and my other grandpa and relatives. And down where I live, everybody around here is all city and city slicker and all that shit. And I'm basically the only one around here that's like a country boy, and that's because of my dad. I know I sound a little sick, I'm sorry. But basically, I don't want this song, so no. How about that? I don't know this song, but we're gonna listen to it. So basically, my dad was in the Air Force. I'm a country boy because of him, because he lives in northern Michigan. And all there is out there is trees and fucking back roads and hunting places and all that shit. And when I was little, now, actually, even now, my dream, this is gonna be kind of like Outlaw's video, but I'm not, you'll see. My dream was to grow up and be just like my dad. That's part of the reason, actually that's all the reason why I dip. Because when I was little, I was like, oh, I can't wait to be old enough to do that because I want to be just like my dad. And so, I mean, I dip now, and the next step, other than, I mean, the reason I'm a hunter, the reason I'm a good hunter, the reason I'm a good fisherman, I mean, I trap, I do all that stuff. Do you guys see that? Yeah. But I do all that because I wanted to be like my dad. I enjoy it. I completely enjoy it. It's what I love to do. But the main thing I wanted to do was grow up and be in the service, just like my dad. I planned next year to go through, for those of you that don't, it's called the DEP. I plan on doing that and enlisting next year. DEP stands for Delayed Enlistment Program. So you can enlist when you're 17, and then as soon as you graduate and get out of high school, you can go to basic and do all that shit. And I called a recruiter a couple days ago, and they gave my parents a call back today. And I was out with my friends, and I had to have my mom come pick me up, and she's like, I have bad news for you, but nobody's dead or hurt, but the recruiters called back and they said that you're uneligible for the service. And at first I thought it was because I'm legally blind in one eye, but she told me that it was because I have ADHD. And it didn't make sense to me, because like you can grow out of that, and I know you probably can tell that I have it because in my videos I'll kind of like zone out and completely talk about something that I wasn't talking about before. But so yeah, that was my plan. I didn't plan on going to college. I planned on being an airman for the rest of my life. I didn't want to fly. I couldn't fly because of my eye. But I wanted to go into the service and be a helicopter, or not a helicopter mechanic, just an aviation mechanic. I had my whole life planned out. And that one phone call completely fucked up my future. He said you can't join fucking Air Force, you can't join the Marines, you can't join the Army, and you can't join the Navy. So it's kind of a bummer. Well, not kind of, it actually is a major bummer. But I mean, shit happens. You kinda gotta get over it. And right now, I kinda in awe, but not like the good kind. Like I'm just bummed because I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I really don't. So, that was my plan. I had my life planned out. And I don't know if many of you out there have had a dream and actually had it planned out from the time you were little until you were older and just had it completely fucked up. But that's basically what happened to me. So yeah. Aside from the shitty stuff that's happened, I want to do like my first dip review. Kind of a short one, But Copenhagen Wintergreen. I don't like any Copenhagen, really. I don't. The main reason is because when it says long cut on a can, it's actually a mid cut, and I like that long cut where it'll stay in your lip. And Copenhagen Wintergreen is actually a long cut, so I mean, it's a real wintergreen taste. It's sweeter. It's that light is horrible. I know, fuck that shit. But it's a sweeter taste. Kind of gives you a numb feeling. I don't know why, but it does. It's a lot different than Kodiak or Grizzly or excuse me. But yeah, it's really, I mean, it's not bad. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Kodiak is the best wintergreen I've ever had. But that's kind of my little dream fuck up dip review.